Hiya, I hope you're okay. Today I'm going to do a bright green and blue, just to have a little experiment with some colours. I saw a makeup on TikTok last night, and I don't know about you, I always save things in my phone to recreate, and half the time you never get round to them. And I thought, no, do you know what? I'm going to have a little play with some different colours. I'm going to start with a flesh coloured eyeliner in the waterline. This is a peaches and cream papyrus. I've done a few little TikToks and things this morning, so I've already got quite a few steps of my makeup on. But it's nice really because I won't be in a rush doing these eyeshadows. What it does mean is I might need to tidy up afterwards, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'd usually always do my eyes first if I was doing something bright so that I don't ruin my base. So the palette I'm using is the Nyx Modern Dreamer. And I'm going to go in with this kind of turquoise on the lid and the blue underneath. Now, I've prepped my lids already. I've used primer and set it with powder. I'm going to start with a fluffy brush. And first of all, really gently, let me grab my little hand mirror. I'm going to trace some of this turquoise kind of through the socket of my eye. And essentially what I'm going to do, because these are bolder colours, and because I've already started my makeup, I am going to use the lightest touch and a fluffy brush. And first of all, just really gently make sure I'm confident with where these colours are going. And then when I feel confident with it, that's when I'll go in with a slightly sturdier brush and really build this colour. Where this green is, just in this little flick in the lid, is really reminding me of the Kylie Minogue video for Love at First Sight. Caroline Barnes did her makeup and it's this kind of bolt of turquoise. I really remember it. I just remember loving that makeup. My sister used to have an eyeshadow from MAC called Aquadesiac, and it was like a really iconic thing I remember from iconic, but like really memorable thing I remember that we had in the house when I was little. But Caroline the other day did a live video with another makeup artist and recreated this look. So it's worth having a little watch if you're into that kind of thing. Okay, what I'm being kind of conscious to do here, I was going to say sensible to do, nothing sensible about doing a bright green and blue makeup on Saturday morning when you're not leaving the house, is there? But anyway, I'm really gently tailing off these ends so that there isn't really a firm beginning and end. And the reason being, I just want it to kind of blur out into nothing. I feel like I've done a fair bit of softness there. I'm going to go in with a sturdier brush. That one was, this is for you, Zania, and you, Catherine, M505 from Morphe. And I'm going in with a Real Techniques. I think that's a buffer or something. I've had it that many years, the name has rubbed off. I'm going to pack this now. Now, the nice thing actually about already having done my mascara is that that will help it to not fall down. However, for anything like this, I'm just having a play this morning and obviously not going anywhere, so it's not the end of the world if anything drops or gets a bit ruined. But I just think it's quicker for you to do your eyes first. You can literally wipe clean any spills, and then you're not having to go back, repeat your foundation, tidy up. So do just bear that in mind. I'm absolutely loving this now that we've built the colour on the lid. Lovely. Now, as you can see, this is a very matte green. I'm going to see, once I've done my blue, how I feel. I bought some glitters in and I may well put a bit of glitter over this, but at the same time, it's the kind of thing that'll be nice, just as it is. Now, I would actually happily leave that like that, but I'm going to just copy this. I've got it really vividly in my head, this makeup I saw last night. So underneath, I'm going to go in with this kind of ocean blue. And this is another makeup Obviously this looks really bright, but wait until we've put a bit of eyeliner on. I'm going to put some lashes, build it all up a bit. You wouldn't believe, I was watching the girl do it and it looked really theatrical. And then by the end of it, I was thinking, would happily wear that to like Pizza Express at lunchtime, given half a chance. Okay. Nice little soft blue. I think the flesh coloured eyeliner as well really adds to how vibrant this is. Like it's almost another theatrical element as opposed to like a black or a navy or a turquoise or something. Probably would have made this look quite grungy and kind of an evening look, whereas this feels really springtime pretty. Do you know what I might do if I remember? Let me leave a brush out for myself so that I do remember. I haven't got anything in here to do fake freckles with, but I might pick out a couple of my little moles on my face to really brighten this whole thing up. Okay, I'm going to leave that like that. I'm not going to worry too much. Ah, this was something I meant to talk to you about. Where's my book? Claire, it was Claire. I read this morning. I've made a list of like things I need to talk about. Claire, you were asking me how to prevent your liner from spilling and smudging and all of the rest of it. First of all, I would definitely use a primer and a powder, like I said the other day with the mascara tip. But also in terms of your liner, I'm going to start with a pencil here. This is the Peaches, I want to say Cleopatra. Have I remembered that? Yes, I have. One of the best things I find for preventing your liner from smudging is to layer it. That's something that Make It by Mario always does. He always says that from various reasons, in particular to get, like, say if I'm doing a black liner here, to get a really jet black finish, it's really good to layer them. And I find that that also helps to lock it in so that it's not going to run away. Right, I'm just going to quickly do this and I can't talk to you while I'm doing it. I'm going to get a nice layer of this all over the eye. Sorry, someone rang me and my phone wasn't on Do Not Disturb, but now that I've learned how to use Splice, I can just carry on. Okay, what was I saying? Liner. I'm going to be as neat as I can. However, I'm going to go over this with a liquid liner, so I'm not actually that bothered if it's not perfectly neat, because the liquid liner is quite good for getting the precise finish. This step in this particular makeup is more to create these layers so that it's not going to move. The ends I've not perfectly done because that's a blunt pencil, obviously. It's going to be easier to let the line of this trace that back for me and sharpen it up. This is Ruby Hammer's Precision Liquid Eyeliner. I think I showed you this the other day, but if you want a jet black liner, the first thing I thought when I tried this was it's just instantly really, really glossy, lovely. Also, Ruby is just one of the loveliest people, honestly, I've met in the whole time in beauty. And if you were, you know, eyeliner is one of those things that you can get from lots and lots of places. But if you were to get it from her, she's just got all of, you know, all of those years of doing everybody's makeup has gone into thinking, what do people want from their eyeliner? Jet black, nice and glossy, easy to use. I think it's really great, actually, especially over the last few years, the amount of makeup artists that have made their own brands, like Jamie Genevieve, for example. I remember when her palette came and I thought the pans on it are huge, considerably bigger than any other eyeshadow palette I've got. And then when she was explaining it on the launch, she said, as a working makeup artist on a Saturday, like if you're topping up in particular a black, you'd have hit the pan on it at the end of a long shift. I remember at Peaches, we used to always use like the carbon from MAC, and by the end of a busy Saturday, you'd have hit the pan of, you only bought it at the start of the week. So it's just things like that that make all the difference for us then at home, having all of that kind of thought process going into things lasting for ages and doing a good job. See, I'm absolutely loving those colours now. I'm really glad I found this girl last night. She had actually done this kind of graphic white thing. I'm not going to do it. It was lovely. I'll see how much time I've got at the end because I've only got 3 minutes and 20 now. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, I've pre-trimmed my lashes just to save a bit of time with some little hand scissors. These are MAC 81 Charmer lashes. Just to tell you, MAC, if that's where you like to get your lashes from, they've brought out loads of new styles recently. This is one of the new ones. So yeah, worth keeping in mind. You'll notice, oh, and also Doll Beauty lash glue. Best lash glue you'll ever get. Doll Beauty is a wicked makeup company. Two lovely girls founded that as well, Danny and Sam. They are redesigning their packaging this week, and I've seen that they're having a big sale on the website. So if you've had your eye on Doll Beauty stuff, it's a good time because there's nothing wrong with all the stuff. They just need to get rid of the old packaging to make way for the new. So top tip for you. But this glue is brilliant. It comes in clear or in black, and the black, actually, I find it handy because I usually use an eyeliner. Can't even speak. Use an eyeliner. But as well, if you don't wear eyeliner, it gives you a nice black traced line, like that looks like a bit of liner. Okay. While they go tacky, I'm going to draw my lips on and put a bit of lippy on. This is a Kiko Sweetheart 01 lip pencil. And there we go. I'm going to use this splice and speed things up a bit. So I'm going to go in with, and then I can do a tiny bit over 15 minutes. I'm going to use, this is the It Girl Beauty book from this year, the shade Brisk. As you can see, this is already very well loved. Now, lashes have gone tacky. I'm just going to press them into this lash line. And then I'm going to finish with some highlighter and blush and stuff. So while that dries, It Girl Beauty book again. Going to use some blush. I'm running out of time now, even if I am going to speed things up a little bit. And I'm going to take a little bit of eyeshadow as highlighter on a nice paddle brush. And there we go. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to have a little play with some more colours. I've really enjoyed doing this and getting out of my comfort zone. And I'll talk to you very, very soon. I just wanted to show you now that the lash glue has dried. I just love that makeup. I never would have done it. I'm so glad I saw that picture. So if I could set you a task, go and find a picture of something that's completely out of your comfort zone, give it a go over the next few days and see how you get on, because you might find something you love. I know I'll definitely wear that green again. Okay, take care. I'll talk to you soon.